such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com. This guy then told me on the final email, oh, I want these things anonymous. I should charge you more. Guys, you tell me, if you don't want it read, anonymize it. Don't provide me details and shit, and then, oh, by the way, can you take that out and strike that from the record? No, I can't. Hi, asshole, you gave me some advice before. I want to seek advice again. You have a lot of money. You live with your parents in a very expensive area. You have minimalist expenses, and you make a lot of money. You almost have fuck you money. I work for a small company, but I have to deal with retarded people. I love my management as they try to cover me from the bullshit. We're a defense company and advertise ourselves as a tech-oriented company, but we hire way too many managers who are veterans, but unfortunately don't know shit about technology. The techies are being run out by fucktarded military guys, and I foresee a huge clusterfuck this fiscal year due to stupid management. A key amount of people, out of all of them, know everything there is to know about our technology, and most are ready to quit and apply for real tech companies, such as other ones that you list there that I can't mention before after your second email. The rest are managers and fucktards earning a salary off of our hard work. Question: since the job is easy as fuck, should I suck it up for the sake of doing 2 hours of work in an 8-hour day, or do I follow my conscience and start looking for a more intellectually challenging job? I personally value myself at $110,000 a year, but I would have to work twice or thrice as hard as I do now if I would work for a real company. If I call it quits, 3 to 5 people on my team who depend on my technical expertise will be fucked, and the company cannot replace my experience in time. Well, too bad for them, I guess. That's not your problem. I understand loyalty. I understand that, hey, I really like that. That's too bad for them. That is too bad for them. And you know what? If you're that vital and you put in your 2 weeks notice, they might come back with a shit ton more money. And then, not only do you get more money, you can start barking orders like, I don't deal with the military fucktards. I don't deal with managers. I don't sit in any of your fucking meetings. We do one-on-ones, and then you go pay those military guys to go golf or get the fuck out of the office. But I'm not dealing with them anymore. I actually help you run this company. Not that you're the manager, but you're there to do business. You're there to work. You're not there to play patty cake and play affirmative action to a bunch of veterans who don't have the technical expertise. No offense to veterans, love them to death. That's why you guys get a discount. But if this is an affirmative action or a charity to create jobs that aren't necessary and then foist it into a company that doesn't need it, that's not right, and that slows down and that wears on people's psychology. As you're saying, most of the key people are willing to quit. They stand to lose millions, and that will affect the livelihood of people I care about. Again, not your problem. On the other hand, I'm tired of dealing with fucktards who think they're a master of the universe because of the title, but in reality, I don't give a shit, and they are a detriment to the program. What's your opinion and guidance? You haven't applied other places. I'm now succinctly summarizing your second email. You love the job because it helps out people in uniform, and you just hate the bullshit. All right, look, here's the deal, dude. All jobs suck. Watch my videos. I've done several of them. I don't mean to make this an all jobs suck video, but all jobs suck. And if you went to whatever other company, there'd be the exact same managerial bullshit. Worse, there'd be sadists. At least it sounds like your managers and management is keeping you shielded as much as they can from the affirmative action hires, from the charity hires. That's good. You're only working 2 hours a day. That means you could do 6 hours a day doing something else. All right, write books, do whatever, code, program, run your own little gig on the side. All you got to do is deal with a bunch of people that shouldn't be there. All right, that's not that bad. And if they're veterans, I'd imagine they're pretty freaking cool. You may not like them, they may be in your way, they may be fucktards, but you know what? The military is just a little cut above the average schmuck. Try going and dealing with a fucking MBA. Try dealing with some banker scum. Right now, I don't think you want to kill any of these veterans, but man, did I want to kill all the MBAs and bankers I ran into. And I'm not joking. And I would sleep just as soundly, wash my hands of the blood. And actually, I would have advanced society. I think there's no perfect job. That's what everybody's looking for. There's one thing about the job that really fucking annoys me. Every job has that. Every job. Even asshole consulting, I get annoyed. Like, fuck, how many questions now? I was going to go hike and golf. I guess not today. So, And here's the other thing. If you go apply to the other jobs you listed, oh my God, you want to talk about Orwellian nightmares. You think that working with charity hire veterans is bad. Wait till you work with social justice warriors who think that they're just doing everything so great because they care about the environment. Here's the thing, dude. You gotta do what I did on my second to last job in banking, and that is you just tune it out. You just tune it out. You gotta not let it bother you, because here I'm gonna give you you want the key? Here's the key. Whether you go to the work in the office and the 8 hours you spend there is productive, challenging, and no bullshit, or whether you go there and it's not productive, not challenging, and it's a bunch of waste of time in the meetings, it's the same 8 hours. The same 8 fucking hours, dude. It doesn't matter what you do at work. This is why I was very proud of myself. I was capable of many brilliant economic and financial things. Even fresh out of college, even without a lot of expertise or work experience. I was capable of this. Never went above this. Never went above this. And what I realized is it didn't matter 8 hours one way or 8 hours the other. That time of my life is gone, and I can either ignore the bullshit that's going on and like, okay, that's nice, Mr. MBA man. Sure, let's sit in diversity training. Let's sit in continuing education. It's the same 5 minutes I'd be sitting at my desk working on an Excel spreadsheet that, quote, was challenging, or I was using my mind. Or I just sit there and listen to some broad with her fucking worthless degree in something. She's going to tell me how all men are rapists. Doesn't matter. The time is gone. What you need to do is learn to tune it out. You need to do is learn that it doesn't matter if you spend 8 hours here, 8 hours there, it's 8 hours. And whether you want to not let these retards piss you off, because it's the same amount of time no matter what that you're never getting back. In other words, stop looking for challenging, rewarding jobs. It doesn't exist. Shitty, sucky jobs exist with morons and retards all over the place, with waste of time and inefficiency and the illogic. But you have to understand, you're not there to manage the company. You're not there to be logical. So again, like I said, I was very proud of what I accomplished. I was able to go from here, and I never was here, never got to perform at that level. I was always performing. And then when they started having me like, well, we don't have any work for you left. It's like, yeah, because I'm fucking smart. I get the shit done in 2 hours like you do. I was like, okay, well, let me file, let me fax. I just put on my headphones, They were paying me $75,000 a year to fucking file. They could have got some kid out of the University of Minnesota Carlson School of Management to do it for free because they're cocksuckers over there. They'll do anything. They will suck your ass. They will not only suck your dick, they'll turn you around and they'll suck your ass. Carlson School of Management. Go there if you want dick suckers and ass suckers. And I was just filing and scanning, doing clerical work. And they were paying me, what's $75 an hour? Is that like $37.50 an hour? To do that bullshit. And you know what? It didn't matter because it was the same 8 hours. The same 8 hours of my life I wasn't ever getting back. So it sounds like you got a pretty good deal here on the grand scheme of things. You're paid reasonably well. You make some money. You only work 2 hours a day. That's pretty good. So you got a lot of, like, if all of a sudden they start throwing real work at you, you got plenty of extra capacity to handle it. Just train yourself to ignore the fucktards and the retards. And then just go home. You're making great money. Don't mess with this machine. It's working. Change your environment. Change your attitude. Not that you need an attitude adjustment, but try to realize it doesn't matter. You would go, look, the companies you're listing, oh, wow. I guarantee you they're going to force you through a ton of diversity training and sensitivity training and sexual harassment training. They are corporate, man. And then they will get on your ass. And you think this is a bad culture. Wait till you get to those things. Look up, what was it? There was some company where the culture was a cult. Like you had to participate in after work activities. And you had to always respond to emails. There was a book written about it. What was that called? You always had to be positive. And this company never made money. And it was a cult, a fucking cult. That's almost what you're going to go to if you go there. Here, dude, you get to help out vets. All right? And you get to mail it in. If you're bored, you can't find something to do, do what I did, and that is work on other projects while you're at work. If they can't keep you occupied, fuck them, fuck that. You know, keep it on a separate laptop. So, hey, it's our computer you're using. We own part of that. Like, yeah, for the fuck you do. That's what I would do. All right, that's it. You guys got questions? The old Captain's got answers. AssholeConsulting.com. I finally set up a Patreon account. You go to patreon.com/Aaron Clary. You could always go to PayPal and make donations. I had a donation, but no one uses it. Everyone's all about Patreon. We got my books. Go to Amazon.com. You can find those there. Brilliant books. We got the Clary podcast. You can look that up on SoundCloud. And CaptainCapitalism.blogspot.com if you want to read, although I don't know why you would read, because reading takes time and effort. All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.